To handle deposits in Sage Accounting, here's the way that you do it. Firstly, you ask your consultant to create a deposit control account for you. What you do then is, for the invoice that your client has to pay you, you're going to create an invoice. So you go to Customers, Transactions, Customer Invoices, and wait for it to load. Right. Now you say Add a tax invoice, and you're going to choose your customer here. Now let's say Tortoise Land is going to pay us a deposit to do some work for them. We're going to say deposit on project. You can actually have the specific project there. If we have a quote, we can actually have a drop down and look up the quote number and link it to the quote. Then the VAT number will automatically be in there. You're going to choose your date and when the deposit is due. You can make this shorter, you can make it longer. Usually for a deposit you don't want to wait forever because you've quoted the price that has got an expiry date on it, or you just want the money in your bank. So you might choose a date that is slightly earlier than the just 14 days. So let's say we give them 7 days. Right. Then we're going to say, okay, there's the postal address, and we're going to use inclusive amounts. Now, here's the important thing is, if you are VAT registered, you are not going to charge VAT on your deposit because that's not your sale. So what you're going to do is here at item, you're going to use the drop down and choose account. You're going to go to the deposit control, there it is, and you can say there, sorry, let me just click on the right thing, 50% deposit on project. You can be very specific. You can actually state the project description of the project, anything like that. There's only going to be one quantity because you can't have like 7 or, well, maybe you can have more than one deposit, but I doubt it very much. So let's say that the deposit amount is 10,000 Rand, argument's sake. No VAT, because we're never going to charge VAT on a deposit. You're not going to give discount on a deposit either. Okay, so here's your invoice now. What you can do is, if you want to, and there's certain terms and conditions to the specific project, so you can say there, if deposit is not received within at the due date, another quote will have to be issued, or whatever your terms and conditions is. I've seen a client actually put a description in here that's about a page long, so I don't know what the maximum amount of characters is that can go in there. I just know it's a lot. Then you can put in a default message, another default message if you want to. If you are satisfied with the amount, you can actually send it to the client. Okay, so we are just going to say, because I don't have a client to actually email it to, and that is the first part of the deposit, how you handle the actual deposit.